Hello, Sarah Joubert here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about YouTube for affiliate marketers and specifically using it for traffic. It's a series and today we're doing YouTube title selection. When I first posted videos on YouTube, I posted them at random. I soon realized it was actually not rendering results. Then I bought the amazing traffic course that taught me about strategies and systems, which you can find on my webpage. YouTube was just one part of it, but it changed my life. With the 8th strategized video I posted, I found myself ranking 6th. That was just below Les Brown. Amazing. He's actually one of my mentors. Why would we use YouTube? For years now it is found that YouTube is the most reliable traffic source on the net. It is the second biggest search engine on the net after Google. Google owns YouTube and suggests YouTube material frequently. YouTube is stable. YouTube is free and it's user-friendly. Lastly, user numbers keep growing as people prefer videos to reading material. Part 3. The title. When you upload a video, you have different sections in your dashboard to fill in. The first thing to fill in is your title. What is in a title? Most people thumbs up a title and never think about it again. Big mistake. The title is the one thing, that very first thing that search engines find. Then they look at your description. Only after the search engines suggest your video does people select the video on thumbnails. Avoid this big mistake. This means that if your keyword is not in the title, it will not be suggested to potential clients by the search engine. However, you could still get views from sharing your video on social media, which you should do anyway. By the way, also adding hashtags do wonders for your views. While we're on the subject, I get about 25% of my views through Facebook and 16% of my views through hashtags, just through sharing it directly from YouTube. Back to our title choice. We saw that if the title is not correctly posted, it will not be suggested to people by the search engines. By now you understand that the first thing we should do is to start with keyword research. Once we know our keywords, only then can we formulate our title. So let's start. First, you need to know what you want to do with your channel. As an affiliate, you want to get traffic to your webpage. We will talk about your products and how it changed and affected your life. Now, what angle are you going to use to get them there? What do you promote? What is related to the field that you know about? For example, say I want to promote supplements, and my late friend died of diabetics, so I know a lot about diabetics. Thus, my angle or hook will be to help people with diabetics. That is now my theme. Let's dig deeper. Now we are going to look what people ask about diabetics on Google and YouTube. It is no use to think what you want to tell them if nobody is actually asking for it. Next, we will look whether the trend is growing or declining. You obviously want to promote something that's in a growing market. Type your theme into the Google search area. Now, for me, that would be diabetics. And then you're going to add the space and the first letter of the alphabet, A. And you will see they make 10 suggestions. That is the 10 most searched for concepts. Diabetics with an A after it. Now go through that and see whether there's anything that relates to your knowledge field. This is diabetics and sex, diabetics and alcohol, pregnancy, depression, headaches, eyesight, diabetics and eggs. Now if you are a good cook, that would appeal to you. So you're going to go through the alphabet. Under B we find breakfast, biscuits, yeah, that's about it here. And so you continue. Now you're going to search the same theme line on YouTube. And you copy it off onto your worksheet. For instance, here we see diabetics and diet. That will work for somebody that can cook. Okay, now to select your theme direction, you're going to compare your Google and your YouTube lists. And you're going to see how You find something that's related best to you and how does it relate to your product. And you're going to keep on doing this until you find a good match that you're comfortable with. Now you're going to search for similar videos on that same, the 2 words or 3 words that you got now from the list in YouTube and Google. Next we will go a bit deeper into YouTube. We want to see if people are actually watching similar videos. You're going to establish whether the trend is growing or declining. And you should also listen to the videos that's similar for further research. Let's say you are a good cook and you are going to talk about food, recipes, maybe nutrition, and so on for diabetics. Insert the theme as a wide keyword. Note the number of views in YouTube. That is the ones in the red circle that you get next to the video or just below the video, depending how you open it. And then you compare that to the age next to it. And then you make a note of the number of views and the age. The ones that you will see as old as over a year old, and then newer than a year is okay. And then you take the numbers of views. Now here you will see there is a way out number of 580 in the 1 year category. You will not take it into account because it's not in the trend. The trend is from 9, 35 and 21. That's sort of steady. So that guy probably just had a big advertising budget or already have a huge established subscription base. So now you're going to go and compare to the age, and if you see the views are increasing towards the new ones, you know it's a growing market and you're safe. If it's declining, it's better you get a different angle of it or a different product because it's a declining thing. Because there's always trends and fashions, even in diets. You surely by now have noticed that you should have your keywords selected before you decide on your title. Your title should be a long tail keyword. Now what on earth is a long tail keyword? It is a sentence keyword used in the search engines to find an article or a video. The reason for it is you want to be very specific. It's like, how do I bake biscuits or something specific, not just biscuits. How do I bake peanut biscuits? That would be very specific. So you must always try to laser target to your audience. You do not need a keyword tool. I always do my own keyword research. I got this advice from some of the gurus on YouTube that have got hundreds of thousands of views, and it also worked for me, as you saw. We are now going to search YouTube with the long tail keyword. That is the whole sentence thing. Select a video that speaks to you and have many views. Start to play the video. On the title of the video, you're going to right click and then you will find a pop-up, and on the pop-up you will select View Page Source. Page Source should open in a new window, a new tab, and what you're going to do is you're going to select all by right clicking on it, on the letters, and they get a pop-up and you say select all, and you're going to copy it and paste it to a Word or Notepad worksheet that you're busy working on. You copy your content of the page source to your Word document on your computer, and then you're going to search for the word keyword. You just click here in Notepad on your search icon and another heading will pop up, and there in the search button you type the word keywords. Then the word keyword in all that writing will be highlighted. Search for it. Normally you must scroll a bit down, and then in number 3 here I enlarged it for you so that you can see the keywords. After the word keyword, the keywords start and it ends when it says channel ID. Now, you copy all the words in between, and that is your harvesting the keywords that you're going to use later in your description. Repeat the harvesting process for the best 4 similar videos that you've selected. Some videos you will find have no keywords. That's okay, just choose another one. Now that we are clear about what we want to talk about, we're going to search again with a long tail keyword, but this time we're going to add a question word to it, like how, why, what, when, anything that's make a good sentence with your long tail keyword that we already got. Play around until you find one suggested search line in YouTube that you think really fits for your title. And now we're going to test it in Google. You take that what, where, when, whatever, your long tail keyword with the question and word added to it, search for it and see how many people, is there anybody searching for it? Sometimes I find my idea wasn't that right. But here we've got 42 million people asking for it. So you see, you really have to be even more precise. You could, for instance, say, what can diabetes eat for breakfast in fruit? Or what can diabetes eat for breakfast with eggs? Or something that narrow it down. The final step. Your ideal long tail keyword will have about 30 plus searches. This is really very laser targeted, and I never managed to get it down to that. Just make sure that you at least have more than 30,000 people, otherwise it will not be worth your while. Now you have your title. Well done. Thank you for watching. The next video in this series will be what must be in my YouTube descriptions, and it will be posted next Friday, I hope. Click subscription and click the bell to be notified of the next video. Please like and share this video with your friends and your team so that they can also use it. See you next week. Bye for now. If you want more information or you want to refer to some of the links that I talked about or products, you can find it on my webpage, eSalesSolutionswithSarah.com. Thank you for viewing. Ciao.